Whoa. What's up, YouTubers? It's your boy, Red Crimson 102 here, back again. Yo, look, listen. I know this game been out for like, what, a year now? But this game took a long time to be released. Which game is this? The Last Faith. My bad. The Last Faith. Not only is this The Last Faith, this is Last Faith Kickstarter edition. Yes, your boy was a backer of this game. Yes, I contributed to helping this game come to fruition, helping this game to become a reality. And it's been out a year now. I remember when this game first came out. I mean, this game went through a whole lot of changes. First, it was like Castlevania, and then all of a sudden, they took another a year or so off, and they made it more like Blasphemous. So they went from playing out like Castlevania to playing like Blasphemous, aka Castlevania mixed with, if I'm even saying this right, this is like matter of fact, this is actually like, I want to say this is like a 2D version of Dark Souls, really. So yeah, your boy's a backer, of course. I wonder if my name is in the credits. But let me go ahead, guys, and do the unboxing for you guys. You know what kills me, though? I backed this game, and I thought it was going to come with a whole bunch of goodies. They sent me an email where it says it comes with a shirt, soundtrack, and all this other stuff. And then they delayed the delivery, and then I finally got the game like a week or so ago, and all they sent me was this. But let's go ahead and get into it, guys. So, yeah, it's available at retail, and this is how it looks at retail. So, the Kickstarter edition, I do not see a difference from the retail version. And the retail version is actually better because the retail version sells for $50. I think the base game is like $35. But the $50 edition, which is a Necrux edition, comes with a big box, soundtrack, and what was an art book, I believe. Yes, an art book. Comes in an art book. But I would think with the Kickstarter edition, you would get a lot more stuff with it, but it didn't. So basically what I'm trying to say is I shouldn't have backed this game. I should have just let it do its thing. And when the game releases, I just go pick it up at the store, because the retail version actually is better, which is the Necrux edition. You can pretty much buy it for $50. And for $50 is a steal, because most special editions nowadays will cost you $100 and up. But let's go ahead and get into the, wow, I may not even have to use my knife. Well, then again, I'm going to use it. I don't care. I see a little flap right here. Actually, who knows? I'm having trouble opening this game, guys. But we're going to get it. And we zoom out a bit. I'm sorry, guys. I had this game sitting on my shelf for about almost 2 weeks, pretty much, and never opened it. That's because I have the game digitally. It came out a year ago digitally, and this year it came out physically. Oh, wow. Yeah, so pretty much the Kickstarter edition is just like the standard $35 retail edition. Very disappointed. Now, there's been some controversy with this game as far as like the firmware update, especially with the Nintendo Switch. It drops frame rates on the Switch with too many enemies on the screen, and for a simple 2D game like this, it shouldn't have any frame rate issues. But you know, when there's a lot of enemies on the screen, unfortunately it does. Is it a big deal? No. I'm pretty far in the game, midway, and I haven't really experienced anything too serious. I mean, it looks and plays just like any other version, PS5 version, but the Switch version is. I don't think it's really It's a hardware issue. I just think that the developers just was sloppy with the port to the Nintendo Switch, but it is playable. I've heard different things as far as like the firmware, where like the game might crash, or like look, just the typical bugs. And they came out with several patches for the Switch version, for all versions, to be honest with you. And I have it on PS5 as well, so I have it on the latest version, so I really don't have any issues. The game runs butter smooth, no frame rate drops or anything, at least that I know of. So, and I had a digital version for the Nintendo Switch at launch, so basically I'm running on like the worst version. I'm actually trying to finish it on the base version before I even update the game, but I don't know, guys. But sorry for ranting, man, but this is the Last Faith Kickstarter edition. As you can see, it wasn't really worth it. I should have just waited until it came to retail instead of putting the money down. So I pretty much bought this game 3 times. That's crazy. Red Crimson 102, like and subscribe. If you have any questions about this game, feel free to ask me in the comment section. I will reply. If you're new to my channel, you already know, like and subscribe.